What's going on, fellow gamers? I am back inside of Baker's lovely world. Today is a massive occasion because I hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all very much. So, in order for that, you might notice the runtime of this video is a bit longer than most of our regular videos. That is okay because we are doing a massive world tour with as many of my helpers as I managed to get on. So, hopefully you guys enjoy that, but let's go ahead and waste no time and just go straight into what we gotta do. So let's get out of here and get going. Alright, let's go ahead and add some to our love garden, which we do every video. But before we do that today, since it's such a momentous occasion, we're gonna go ahead and meet one of our helpers first. And you guys, if you know, you know. It is gonna be Crash Kid that we see first in his lab. Oh, Crash Kid. What happened to your face? I'm assuming one of your experiments, but you look cool. You look like a pirate. Well, I already told you what we're doing today. Big day. I got you and all the helpers to make the schedule. I'm coming to you first. I'm scared. This machine still won't work. The screen keeps showing cryptic warning. That's great. Oh. Alright. Sad face. I'm probably just gonna tear it down. Well, that's sad to hear. All this hard work for nothing. I'm sorry to hear that, Crash Kid. But while I'm here, you want to give me a little tour of your setup here? I don't think I've ever asked officially what you got going on. So obviously you got the the cryptic screen of ominousness. And then, oh yeah, I remember that where you turned on like ray tracing by accident. That was good times. And your sorter, of course. How could I forget that? Your AUinator, of course. So yeah, very good stuff. We got him chest. Oh wow, you got a lot of stuff in there. So sorry for peeking through your stuff, but that's my bad. Speaking of your stuff, you wanna go ahead and take a... Ooh. Oh, this must be a special occasion. I haven't had one of these in a very long time. I gotta savor this. Just kidding. I have missed that more than you know, Crash Kid. You wanna give me a quick tour of your room while I got you here? Heck yeah. Yeah, I realized I never check in on you guys, like, on your, like, day-to-day in your rooms or anything. It's always just, oh, what are you doing in your lab, or what are you doing in the cafe? I never take the time to really spend the day with you guys. I feel bad about that, but we're correcting it now. So, yeah, go ahead and give me your tour. And if you guys don't know, Crash Kid did win this in the Flower Power minigame over a year ago. And he's been kicking it in here ever since. And I must say, Crash Kid, you probably have the best view in the entire server. I should have made this my room, honestly, because my room, I'm just looking at trees, but you're looking at, like, everything. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you got... Oh, I keep forgetting you have, like, a whole computer here. This is... You even got, like, a comfy chair and everything. This is neat. But yeah, this is where the magic happens, doesn't it, Crash? Where all your bright ideas come from. Alright, well, somehow it is already nighttime, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep for the night. You can sleep in your bed, I'll sleep in mine, and then we can go visit the Flower Power minigame, which you won and absolutely earned. Alright, so that's day one out of probably multiple. You want to quickly stop by Flower Power and then I'll let you go back to your work? Alright. So yeah, normally I go to the Pookshroom Cafe first, but we will get there later. So we will see her momentarily. Come on, Crash Kid. So yeah, we'll tour all this stuff later, but I'm going person by person, not necessarily in a chronological build order. So let's go ahead and get on over here. Here we go. Haven't been over here in a while. Come on, Crash Kid. Yeah, ignore Pookshroom's whole setup. She's a big fan of the red color scheme, just like how you like green. So yeah, here's our minigame land with one minigame. I made all the space just for this. But we'll make more eventually in the coming years, hopefully. But yeah, here's our little minigame. We still have all of our armor in here from forever ago, actually. That's funny. Oh, I have Mr. Duck's birthday thing. Hey, Crash Kid, while you're here, you want to play a quick round? Alright. I'll let you be red team, I guess. I'll go all the way around to the yellow, like P. Alright, let's see if I still have the skills from all of these episodes ago. Because I did not do so good in this. Alright, Crash Kid. I'm pretty sure red team has the lever, so I'll let you pull it when you're ready. Alright, let's see if I remember where all of these spots are at. Alright, Crash Kid, release. Alright. So I am trying to find the yellow... Oh, he's already trying to shoot at me. That's not good. So I'm trying to find the yellow flowers while he's trying to find the red ones. And luckily I made this game, so I have the advantage here. I should know where all of them are at. Hopefully I'm gonna go ahead and take these flowers that I have up here so he can't take me out and get rid of the evidence here. So there's 2. I don't know where Crash Kid is. He's honestly freaking me out. Oh, he sees me. Quick! Oh, I'm actually pretty low. That's not good. Quick! Alright, there we go. Oh crap, does he already have all of it? I gotta stop him, lickety split. Crap, that's not good. No. Oh. Good job, Crash Kid. Alright, looks like I suck. But, thank you for your time, Crash Kid. Looks like the champ reigns supreme. Good luck on the next minigame. I'll make one specifically to beat you, I guess. But, thank you for your time, Crash Kid, and I will see you soon. On to the next... Oh, and he closed the door on me. That's great. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the next area, guys. Hi, Pookshroom! How's it going? How are you doing on this fine day? Can I have your finest Pookshroom stew? Today's a big day. I'm doing the big world tour, so I need some fuel to help me get through this. Oh yeah, thanks, Pookshroom. Oh. Pookshroom? Hey! I want some. You're always stealing my stew, pal. Alright. Thanks, Pookshroom. I'm so sorry, but I do not have payment today. I was very frantic getting over here this morning. I'm sorry! In my defense, I have a lot on my plate right now. Oh, okay, yeah, fine, I'll get out. Oh, wait. First, you want to give me, like, a little mini tour of this fine establishment? Please? Pookshroom? Oh, okay, fine. Oh, I think Pookshroom's giving me the little tour here. But yeah, we got the tables. Me and Pookshroom built this block by block with our own bare hands and hooves, right? Pookshroom's have hooves? I don't know. Either way, Pookshroom's been running this establishment for many years now. And by years, I mean like 5 months, but you know. Very good, very iconic. Yep. Pretty good likeness of Pookshroom's face. And yeah, I'm very proud of this build. It's probably one of the finest on this world. Alright, looks like Pookshroom's... Oh yeah, that's right. You guys actually... I'm not sure how many of you guys actually know this, but there is a secret Pookshroom lounge up here, VIP only. So VIP, in fact, that it's like impossible to get up here. So I'm gonna... Oh, so sorry, Pookshroom. Oh, I just fell. Alright, I'm gonna move this banner, Pookshroom, I'm sorry. So, I'm just gonna... Alright, there we go. So yeah, Pookshroom has built this special VIP lounge for just me and her whenever we're having our romantic outings of romance, I guess, on Baker's Lovely World. I think this was at the end of the Pookshroom Cafe video. This might have actually never been seen before, so yeah, this room exists. It's pretty cool. All Pookshroom's ID. We have some red candles, very nice. Bit of a fire hazard with all the wool, but luckily candles don't do that. But yeah, this is the Pookshroom Cafe, home of the Pookshroom and her Pookshroom stew. Alright, I'm gonna help Pookshroom fix this place up because I don't want to leave this place too much of a mess. Sorry about that, Pookshroom. There we go, good as new. While we're over here, Pookshroom, can you show me your little mushroom statue? So yeah, Pookshroom and I spent 2 episodes building this, starting it and then finishing it. And yeah, as you can see, it's a big mushroom. We got some very realistic udders, we got the legs, we got all that. because this is going to end up becoming a little mushroom market one day, so we need a big monument, and there is a secret room inside that we have not shown before, so Pookshroom's gonna so lovingly invite us in and show us what's going on. So yeah, this is the, I don't know if this place has an official name, but there's just a little party area down here, you know, some wooden details and stuff, very cool. Pretty cool architecture, little mushroom themed glass, pretty neat. But yeah, this is the mushroom statue that we also spent several videos building. So yeah, this is all of our little mushroom related builds. Alright, I think Pookshroom has had enough of this statue. She headed, okay. Hi Pookshroom! One last thing, and then I promise we can move on. Can you show me your little tent by the gingerbread house? Yeah, so I'm trying to go build by build, and since we're over here, we might as well just check out everything in this area, since Pookshroom is integral to the mushroom market, because that is her species after all. So this is the original beta version of the Pookshroom Cafe back when she was hosting it from a tent. We still have some of her closest family and friends and her pet donkey over here by the campfire roasting some marshmallows or Pookshroom stew or something. And yeah, Pookshroom's family recipe, fresh and hot. Doesn't this bring back memories, Pookshroom? It's been almost a year since we were last over here. But yeah, we have some chicken actually going into the furnace. That's probably cold at this point, but yeah, this is all of the mushroom, Pookshroom, like little builds and stuff. And then of course we have the gingerbread house, which is leftover from last Christmas. Not really a lot to it, but I'll show you guys the outside. The inside is being furnished for next Christmas, of course. And yeah, we have some chocolatey details, some colored drops, candy canes, little icing swirls and stuff. We got cakes on the roof. It's very classy. But yeah, this is all of the stuff, and for now I'm going to call it the Pookshroom Strip, because this is all Pookshroom's builds. But yeah, thank you for this part of a tour of Pookshroom. I'm pretty sure we will be seeing each other again very soon in this episode. But I'm going to head back to some of the older builds from before our time together and continue the tour until I see you in those all-knowing Pookshroom eyes again. So until then, Pookshroom. Whee! Okay guys, it's starting to hit me how big of a video this is going to be, because I have already gone through like 12 minutes, but that's okay. Because we still have my big house, the zoo, and the original house to look at, but that's okay because I'm giving us as much time as we need to finish this. So let's go ahead and knock out the biggest build in the world, which would be my current house, which we have spent countless videos, it feels like, building it since like, I think like April of last year. So as you guys know, this is the outside interior, this is the entrance. But before we do that, I'm actually going to give us some buddies. So if you guys do not know, this is the entrance to my doghouse where I have numerous dogs. So, let's see if I remember names. Yep. So, here's our boy Trooper, our first ever dog. We have our boy Patch. We have Crafty, the orange one. And then Migo, the yellow one. And then Barksy, our pink one. And then our one not yet to be named, the red one. So I guess we'll figure out a name for him someday soon. But yeah, this is our little dog house. I hope to get more sometime. I realize I've been neglecting my dogs. I feel really bad about that. So they're going to tag along today. Or at least for this segment of the video, because this video is going to be broken up into numerous segments. So yeah, you might be wondering what this door leads to. Not really anything. You know, I did hide here once in hide and seek, and it was a pretty good spot. Even though Pookshroom found me like immediately, so yeah, I'll let that speak for itself on how good of a hider I am. Then, if we go up here, here are all of my farms. I have a pumpkin farm. I still have a pumpkin trying to grow in from Halloween. Then we have this fun little lookout area where we can see some epic builds and stuff. Pretty good view of everything, actually. We can even see the haunted house that we are going to keep up forever and ever until the end of time. And then we have some potatoes, obviously, wheat, melons. I don't know why I'm explaining what my farm is, but we have all of it. And then, as you know, leads down to the love garden, which we'll get to. You know, we kind of already went there, but you know. And then we have in here Crash Kid's lab, we already covered that while we were hanging out with Crash Kid. He's doing his own thing now, won't disturb him. And then in here, this is like the main I don't want to say lobby of the house, but that's kind of what it is. And then up here, this is my storage room where I put all of our holiday decorations. I just moved the Halloween ones back into here, actually. So yeah, all good houses have a cluttered attic, so mine's no different. And then up there, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, that's up here, Crash Kid's lab. As I said, we already did it. So we're gonna head down here where we can see what we were doing. This, not really a lot to it. We have some empty rooms. There's still a lot of filling that I need to do to this house. But yeah, these rooms, we're gonna fill it up with something eventually. But for now, they're just empty rooms. So yeah, there's that. Down here, yeah, I'm doing this like really weird order. We're not gonna go to the Nether, sadly, because there's not really any builds to look at. But we do have... Oh, I need to sit down all my dogs. I almost just made a massive mistake. Okay, guys, be super careful. Stay. Ooh. So yeah, this is our Nether portal. I thought it'd be really cool to put lava around it, but now I'm realizing how dangerous this could be. So I'm just gonna safely pick up all my dogs and head out of here. I've only been to like the Nether twice. Hey, why are you bullying them? That's not okay, guys. Trooper, I thought you were better than that. Shame on him. That could have been really tragic. I would have cried. But yes, luckily in this world, we have yet to lose a dog because I do not think I could handle that, honestly. So yeah, we can get out of here now. There's not anything else down here, really. But, okay, actually we kind of need to go back into the house, so we're just gonna... We're saving that hallway until later because that's where some of the helpers are currently residing. So let's get up here. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to have a lava thing. Huge safety risk, but looks kind of neat. And then we covered this half of the building. And then obviously we have over here Crash Kid's room we already covered. I guess we can tour my room. It's pretty basic, but you know, gotta love it. Guess who's precious? You. Pookshroom left that for me, but that also goes for each and every one of you watching this, so yeah, don't blush too hard, guys, but you know. And then this is where Crash Kid used to leave some cake, same with Pookshroom. This is where I do my epic intro every video, which you guys saw at the beginning. And then, if you guys didn't know, through this painting is a secret compartment where Pookshroom lives. We have some of her doggies, and her closest Mushroom pal. She hasn't actually lived here for a while, but she still, I guess, legally lives there, so that counts. And then, we're actually going to save up there for last. But over here, we have some empty rooms, not really a lot to them. We still need to fill stuff, so if you guys have any ideas for rooms that I should do in the house, please let me know. I am open to suggestions. And then down here, we have two more huge rooms that me and Pookshroom renovated together. These were actually some of her first builds. And out here we have this little walkway that is another safety hazard. I had to terraform this whole hill, which was really fun. And actually, while we're over here, there is a little secret room that I'm not sure you guys even know about. But over here, there's just this little, like, closet type thing, which I don't know what I'm going to do with, but yet again, if you guys have ideas, let me know. I have open ears. So let's get back up here. I probably got a little sidetracked. Well, I guess this whole video is me getting sidetracked, but you know what I mean, especially now. So let's head through here. Yeah, I keep forgetting this part of the house even exists, but... And then, of course, we have the iconic clubhouse. Pookshroom's birthday was hosted here. Whenever there's, like, a huge party, this is usually where we go. I like to call this place the Helpers Hangout because that's pretty much what it is now. We have some music discs, lava chicken, Pookshroom's birthday present, cat, which I found in the mines, and same for weight. So we have some music discs. I still actually have all of Pookshroom's birthday decorations in here, along with the loom that I used to make the... Oh, okay. Thought I was going to do something. And then out here, I meant to create like a little patio, but I still haven't gotten into it. You can see Pookshroom's old pumpkin from last Halloween. It looks so good. And like I just didn't want to break it. And one of her dogs is just hanging out there. And also the pumpkin's been up for like over a year. So it'd be weird if I took it down at this point. And then one wonderful view. Like I don't know what else to say about that. It just looks nice. Out here is where we do our annual New Year's fireworks and all that good stuff. It's very good view. The landscape's beautiful, and yeah, there's that. I'm actually thinking of building a boat down here. That's probably gonna be one of the next videos because I think that would look cool. And we could use some vehicular transportation in this world. But now, if we go up here, so same as there's a room above mine, there's one above Crash Kids, just like a little spare room, which is, I guess, pretty much every room in this house almost. But then, fun fact, if you climb up here, you can get on top of the roof and you can do some like parkouring around if you really want. I wouldn't recommend it. Fall damage is the worst, but you could if you wanted to, I guess. And then up here, this is like the big tower. I forgot what I officially called it, but secret fact here, there's a little hidey room down here that you can, I don't know, hide stuff in if I really wanted to. I guess this should have been the attic if you think about it, but yeah, there's a pretty sweet view up here. This is probably the best view in the server, because this is just where you can see the most stuff. And the more stuff, the better, right? That's why I keep continuing the series. And then up here, it looks really nice at a sunset, because I have like this little bench here. Now that I think about it, the bench should be facing the other way, but you can just turn around and watch like the sunrise or sunset. Very beautiful, would recommend. But since we're up here, we're just gonna take the easy way down, so we're just gonna whee! Alright. Yeah, that's a fun thing about free will, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, that is pretty much my house. You're actually gonna climb up there, because we gotta do what we gotta do. Alrighty. Yep, there's all of our sheep. I'm actually gonna sit all of our dogs down here just to be safe, because I don't want them getting hurt. That'd be very sad, and I'd probably cry if one of them died here. So, yeah, I don't know where the red one is. I'm very worried about that, but we will check before the end of the video to see if he's still down by the nether. And now we just have to slowly climb up here. I don't know why Mr. Duck built this. It's kind of an eyesore, but like it's so iconic at this point, you kind of just have to leave it. But yeah, I did recently add little lights to the bottom of this with daylight sensors, so like whenever it becomes night, the lights will like come from here, and it actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, we're just gonna climb up here. And if my helpers are watching this, thank you all so much. Like Crash Kid, Mr. Duck, Game Boy Batson, and of course, my love Pookshroom. You have all helped so much. And yeah, those have been like my go-to helpers since day one, so it's very cool that they all stuck around for as long as they did. It has been a while since I've seen some of them, but it is what it is, but at least we have their builds to remember them by. Mr. Duck! It's you! Alright, Mr. Duck. I'm so glad that you can make it. It's been so... Oh, did he already jump? Oh, Mr. Duck. Mr. Duck, I challenge you. Do you think you can make it into the water? Okay, no hesitation. Okay. Classic Mr. Duck. Oh, he water bucketed. That's embarrassing. Alright, looks like Mr. Duck has the skills that I do not possess. That sounds about right. But, oh, Mr. Duck, since you're here, can you give us a little tour of your room, please? That is, I've been saving it till last, so if you don't mind. Or not last, we have the Gaming Boy, or Spider Gray's room after this, so please, Mr. Duck, if you have it in your very busy schedule, I would like to have a tour of your room, please. Thank you, thank you. You look very professional with your glasses. I can see the water, all this good stuff. It seems like you have a pretty good... I like the matching color scheme of the bed. It looks very cool. I like all the Oh, you still have the cookies from your birthday? Oh, I bet these things are old. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Duck. I will be seeing you very soon for the outro, but I'm gonna go check up on the Gaming Boy Batson, and then I will see you again, my friend. Do I even want to know? I leave you alone for a year and I come back to see this. I am lost for words. But please explain to me what's going on here. I'm not even gonna try to question this, but can you please not burn down the house? That'd be really sad. We're just gonna walk over there by ourselves because why not? We can do it. I got my dogs for company. And then I'll save the house for last because that was the first ever build on the world, so sentimental value and stuff. So we have a bit of a journey, but while we're walking, we can talk about our history with this world, I suppose. Actually, while we are going over there, I am going to talk about this big mountain over here. Because technically it's not a build that I've made per se, but it's part of the history of this world. So, before we do that though, on this bridge, when my helpers had a little comeback, they chased me down out of saltiness not being in videos for so long, and I epically knocked them all off into the water from here, so that was a good moment. But I initially made that bridge so I could get over here, because there is actually a deep dark down here where the warden gave me a bunch of trouble, but luckily that was a long time ago and I have not been back down there since, so we're gonna keep up that streak. That was like episode 2 and I haven't been down there since. And we're almost at episode 100, which big celebration, pretty cool. But yeah, the terrain back here is actually really good. It's super underrated. I don't think I've ever gone back here really. And you might be able to see the lights from the zoo poking out from the trees. Pretty cool. But yeah, this was probably the second biggest build on the world by a long shot. I like to think of like making like one big project every year. Like year 1 was my house, year 2's the zoo. So if you guys have any ideas for like a year 3, let me know. I have some ideas. Pookshroom's been tossing some around, but ooh, I got an apple. Today's my lucky day. If you guys can see, we've been on peaceful for a while because creepers blowing stuff up just sucks. And I don't like dying. This is like just an entertainment thing. This isn't like competitive, like, ooh, I gotta be the best. So yeah, let's get on up here. But yeah, I'm grateful for you guys. I hope you know, like, I've seen the comments on this series in particular. This seems to be your guys' favorite that I do. And honestly, I agree with you guys. Playing Minecraft is a very good vibe, and it's been a real honor doing this for you guys for almost 2 full years now, which is absolutely insane, but here we are. We never built an official entrance, so I guess this is just our starting point. So I'm going to go in chronological order of when we built these. Pookshroom was instrumental to this, but she's already off doing her Pookshroom things. She's been kind of suspicious lately with that. Hopefully nothing bad happens, wink wink. But yeah, either way, the first biome, me and Pookshroom built together, and it's a plains biome, pretty basic. We got a villager's house with, you know, pig, cows, iron golem, all the essentials. So this was video 1, all in around, I think this was like a 10+ video project, which was pretty fun to do. This was the first biome, and then biome 2, sadly I had to do by myself. Pookshroom was busy. But I built this eagle, and honestly, not to toot my own horn, but I think I did a pretty good job. Trooper might remember this place really well because I accidentally left him here for like months on end, hanging out with snow golems, so sorry about that, Trooper. But yeah, I'm fond of this one. This is the only biome that I built by myself, so I have a lot of bias towards this one. But I think it looks neat. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, there's that one, but Pookshroom obviously came back, home field advantage, made a Mushroom Island, which reminded me of her home, and I realized that I put all my stuff in here. Oh, let's just leave those in here. I didn't realize Crash Kid was a doctor. But yeah, Pookshroom built this. She had a lot of inspiration from home. She built this once she came back from one of her family vacations. So yeah, Mushroom. One of Pookshroom's parrots is down here for some reason. I wonder which of her family members are actually here now that I mention it. I don't know, maybe one of them's Garth, the goat. And then we have a desert biome. We did have rabbits, but very sadly they are no longer with us. I know, Mr. Camel, it's really sad, but rabbits would keep jumping into the cacti, so I just gave up. But we have a camel, which is pretty cool. It was a pain to get it over here, but we made it. I think it looks pretty cool. And then we have our little aquatic biome here. This was a personal favorite of mine because it just looks really neat. This one was also a sucker to build because, oh, my dogs might drown. I'm gonna have to get out of here. But yeah, we had to like dig out a giant hole in the ground and just build around them and fill it with water at the end. Hopefully all my dogs are okay. Okay, they all seem to be here. That's good. Actually, oh crap, where's the red one? Oops. Okay, we'll find them later. I think he's still sitting by the nether portal, but yeah, down here is the lush cave. This is my #1 favorite biome. Same with Pookshroom. We worked extra hard. Somehow we found 3 emerald ore just hanging out here. which was super cool because I thought that was C1, 2. There was a third one over here, but sadly we had to break it. But yeah, we had axolotl. We keep despawning, so we just stop spawning them back in, and then more Pookshroom's parrots. Pookshroom loves parrots, if you guys didn't know. And I can't blame her, they're pretty cool. And then here's our little jungle section of this biome, where we have a little mini jungle temple. I built it myself. I'm very proud of my little mini builds. I did the pyramid, the jungle temple, and the woodland mansion, but I think they look very nice. Jungle trees. I actually did visit a jungle like a long time ago, so that came in handy with the saplings and all that, and bamboo. And getting these little goobers over here made me lose my sanity a little, but, you know, they're here. This one wants a belly rub, can't blame them. And yeah, we got bamboo, not a lot to it, and one of Pookshroom's parrots. You might see those all around the zoo, actually. And this one was more chill. This was just I tried to like bridge these biomes together. I kind of gave up towards the end, but I wanted the biomes to kind of mesh a little. And when I say I gave up at that point, I mean this was the only time that I even bothered. But yeah, then we go into the taiga biome. Very simple. It's just the wolves. These are my wolves, but they're more so for show, so I feel really bad leaving them here. That might make me a bad person, but it's a zoo. What do you want me to do? And then Woodland Mansion, I am super fond of this one. I'm very proud of myself for making that one. I actually built that one while there was still ray tracing, I'm pretty sure, on the world. I turned it off just so it looks more classic. But fun fact, the back of that building is not finished, because you guys will never know. And then the Cherry Blossom biome, I am a huge fan of this one. This might be like top 3 for me. Very big fan. Pookshroom pretty much handled this entire one. That's why it looks so good. She like all this cool like texturing and stuff. Honestly, that's the one that I did. You can probably tell. But yeah, Pookshroom is very creative with the building, as you can see with that dragon. We'll get there in a second, though. And then we have the Badlands biome with some armadillos. That's Pookshroom's hill. That's mine. You can probably tell because mine looks bad and hers looks amazing. But either way, we have a swamp biome. I did build with my contribution were of a tiny builds, and I think they're super cute and I love them. But our froggy friends are trying to escape here. But I guess I'll let them do their thing. And this was the last biome that we made. Pookshroom went through several drafts on the tree, but that's the one that she ended up with. And yeah, I'd say that's probably one of the best builds. But yeah, this took like a whole year, essentially, like on and off to build this, so pretty fun. And for the final thing, bringing everything together, we have this epic dragon statue that Pookshroom so lovingly made all by herself. Okay, I did help with the texturing on the ground a little. Okay, cave noise, that's scary. But yeah, Pookshroom handled this entire statue, and you might be wondering, where are like the nether and end biomes? I am going to add more eventually. I want to do like layers, so like underneath this one we'll have like a nether enclosure, like a huge one, like as big as this, and then under that we'll do the end. So the Ender Dragon's gonna like tie it all together in the end. See what I did there? Pookshroom did this really cool fog effect, which I think looks really nice. But yeah, this is the entirety of the zoo, so hopefully you guys are fans. That's kind of all that I have to say for this one, so we're gonna go ahead and head back to the house where we are going to wrap it up where we began, which is very poetic. So yeah, there are like little builds, like, or not even builds, but like the Nether Fortress where we found Pookshroom just boogieing, and like the Mushroom Island where Pookshroom's family lives, where those are really out of the way, so I don't think... Actually, I might do like a little bit where I just go to them, so I might do that before the house. I don't know, I might just splice them in randomly. Who knows? And then like the village where I got our 3 villager friends that I trapped in like a box forever. Some are little bits and pieces. I'm actually going to put those in post, but if you are wondering the chronological order of my tour, this is the second to last part that I am doing, I guess, because I'm going to the original house, as I just said, because I have said so many words today, and I am just out of words to say. Also, here's Mr. Duck's tower. We're going to climb up there later, don't worry. And yeah, we are almost back. I can see the awkward plateau of my minigame land of one minigame. Okay, yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. This has been one heck of a long video, so if you guys are watching to this point, thank you all so much. This series in particular is very special to me because this is the first like proper video that I made since like doing daily uploads, so I'm glad to see You guys like it as much as we like making it for you. Good job, Crash Kid, you earned that. But, yeah, let's get on up here. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to edit this video. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the order that I filmed it or what, so I don't know what you guys have and haven't seen yet. But here's the original house. So this is our oldest build on the server, and it was built by the one and only Mr. Duck, so it's only fitting that we finish off where we began all so long ago. Mr. Duck will hopefully be finishing the house soon. I actually haven't asked him yet, so this is kind of his way of finding out. But, Mr. Duck, if you don't mind, would you like to do the honors of the outro? That's all for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. Could not have done without all these helpers here with me. And I am out. Bye! But one last thing before we all take off is something that we do every single video, and I promise you I did not forget. I wanted to save this for last because this is the most important part, and that would be adding somebody into my love garden. And today, since it is such a special video, I am adding the one, the only, the person who deserves this more than anybody else in the world, you. Because you are the one who made all of this happen. Without you, there would be none of this. There would be no Baker's Lovely World. You guys are the ones who made this world lovely. So for that, I thank you so much, and I add you into my love garden. Thank you all so much, each and every one of you, people in my love garden, helpers, and you. Thank you all so much. That's all for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I am out. Bye!